Hi, my name is Ben, and today I'm going to tell my personal story as a communicator here at Towson University. And it really kind of took a while for me to find my love for communications. In school and college in general, I really went into it at first just thinking the only valuable skills were like practical ones, like accounting or some medical field or something that just really made a lot of money, and everyone said, it's a real science, or something like that. So I quickly kind of found myself taking economics classes, and I did really well, especially in the more people-oriented classes, like just economics. It was really about like people and their decision making, but when it came to accounting and statistics, it bored me to death, and it was pretty much the end of me, especially because I was just kind of dealing with a lot of personal things at the time, and I was just kind of really disillusioned with the whole major, and I realized I wasn't even really passionate about it. So quickly, I kind of realized that the reason why I liked economics was it was kind of theories about people and how they act and how they think. And what I liked about my professional development class was really it kind of taught me how to act and react in a professional environment, in a way that kind of really made me proud of myself. Um, so I really started to learn that I loved communication, and as a result, I kind of switched my major to communications, and it really just kind of taught me that communications, it's something that's constantly, it's all around us all the time. It's kind of part of what makes us human. It's how we share our hopes, our dreams, our passions, pretty much everything, any of our ideas. Um, and this prevalence has only kind of become more true as we live in the digital age, and the prevalence of communication is just instant. An idea or a thought or a video can end up from one side of the world to the other. So it's just kind of really fascinating how, as like a science and a study, it's kind of been evolving recently, and especially recently, AI is another big thing to consider. Right now, it's currently like things like sort of ChatGPT, their language models. So it's kind of fascinating to think about, how that is sort of, kind of impacting our communication and how it is a language model at the end of the day. So it just also falls under that umbrella, really. Um, and I've just kind of come to realize, lastly, that your voice and the way you communicate and what you communicate for is kind of one of the most powerful tools that we as people have. And if we use it to amplify kind of good messages, and give those a chance, give those who don't have a voice a chance to speak and kind of amplify their message, especially if it's good for a good cause. That's really one of like the most valuable things we can do, and that's why kind of the skills that I've learned are so valuable. Like in public speaking, I've learned obviously about public speaking, which I kind of overlooked, because in high school and things, I had done presentations and stuff before. It wasn't really a big deal to me, but just like speaking for a really extended period of time about a much wider variety of subjects, especially personal ones, that was kind of really a barrier that I hadn't broken before, and I have now. And I think I'm really more confident in that arena. Another thing that I learned is also like the intended audience are also crucial elements, and I've kind of learned to dissect. And in my research method classes, I learned to dissect like the science of the audience, the intended audience, and the time period, and how all those factors message in to what communication is. And you wouldn't know that if you just read the written word or you just listened to it. So I think overall, as a communicator, I'm really ready to face whatever life has to throw at me. And yeah.